There's a mistake I made in business that if I wasn't careful, it's it would have ruined me as a person. Now, what's that mistake? I started my business in 2018 March. 2018 March officially. That's when I started my business. And when I started, I did not have anything in my shop where I'm currently, or where you see us post and all that. There was nothing there. Then I started with just gas cylinder. I was selling gas cylinders, and you know, that there was still a lot of profit from selling just gas cylinder and selling gas. Gradually, we're making money, and there was a lot of profit from even selling gas, like cooking gas, LPG. Then there's a whole lot of profit from selling it. Then not now that when you turn your left, you're seeing gas sellers. You turn your right, you're seeing everybody wants to sell cooking gas. So then we're doing the business, and it was going. Coming from a family of business is like already an existing business that the family, were like we grew with it. So it was easy for us to just adapt to it, how to do the business. What you just need is the discipline, and all that. So for me, I'm somebody that whenever I start something, I'm always very focused with what I'm doing. I give it all kind of focus I can give to it. So I was very focused. I was doing the business, and I also backed it up with a lot of prayers. I was praying then for God to help me, and also working hard. We didn't do the business for long. I don't think it was up to a year. I got another branch where I'll be doing the business. Now, things were still moving very well. Now, it got to a point that every year I would have to get a new branch. Every year I will have a new branch, and I was creating something that is generating me income every year. Now, along the line, another branch came up. I went to a different place. That place, I even got like two branch. I first of all rented the place. I didn't have money to put goods there. I just left it for the time being. And I was just, still focused on the two I have. So after developing that, 2021, I started building car wash. And I have passion for car wash business. So that car wash, it took a ton on me. I didn't expect it to eat that much money, you know. So after finishing it, it was a very beautiful experience when building that car wash. I actually learned a lot from it. I employed a lot of staffs. It decreased the number of staff I had because of the car wash business. Now that period I was doing it, I'm done doing that car wash. Now I've opened about four. As of that time, I've opened about four different business. My existing business I started with, the second branch I opened, the two other branch I opened, and the car wash. So I had a lot of things, and I still want to. So then, and I started hearing about crypto. That was the first time. I think I started hearing it from April, March. I started hearing about Shiba, Dodge, all those stuffs, and saying, well, this is a good thing. This is something somebody can invest in. I will learn about it. I would, I was just saying, if I would do any other business the next year, I'll be entering into this crypto business. And little did I know that I was entering into something that would actually distract me. And if I wasn't careful, it would have even ruined me. Now, what do I mean? So I called my friend that was a little bit into it. I didn't know much about it then. Then everybody, they would just tell you, just download Binance now. You go just buy Shiba. That time, 2021, 2020, Shiba was a big deal. Dutch was a big deal. It's a meme coin then. So, I was just buying all the rubbish. Somebody that do not have any information about anything. I was just buying all the things I know I could. They would just tell you that this one will pump you. Buy it. They will tell you that this one will go you. I had a friend then in Australia, a very good friend from university days. So whenever we call, in fact, our conversation was always about crypto. Our conversation was always about crypto. I will call him. He will tell me that he has bought this one, that I should go and buy it. He was earning in dollars, Australian dollars. And me, I'm earning in naira. I will earn in naira and convert it to dollars to go and buy. You understand the point? So he would just be like, "Oh, I bought this one 2,000 pieces." I'll be like, hey, "Oh boy, 2,000 pieces." Me, I'll go and buy my own. I'll say maybe I might not buy 2,000 pieces, but I will just be like, "Let me buy my own 1,000 pieces." We'll just be giving ourselves all sort of hope that is going to pump, that is going to do this one, is going to do that one. when we're drawing nearer to May, the crypto had a very big crash. All the money we've invested during that period, crypto just kept crashing, crashing upon crashing. Like I think that was the period Bitcoin went as low as 10,000 something. When it dropped, like Bitcoin had gone very far, but it dropped as low as, I don't know if it's 10,000 something or so, but I know it dropped very bad, at even 15,000. And for somebody that was, regardless of me being able to have created those 5 branch or 5 outlets where money was coming from, like you're still a startup, so you need to be very careful. But I wasn't being so careful as I'm supposed to. I wasn't being so careful as I was supposed to. I was bringing something that was very distracting into my life. Something that, because crypto is a good thing. I have a friend that has built a house from it, bought cars from it. He's doing well by himself from it. But this thing, him I see the amount of 100% attention he gives to it. He gives it, let me say, 80% attention. For me, I'm just giving it like 20% or 30%. And this is something that you're putting a whole lot of capital that you're not even supposed to be giving less attention with you investing that kind of money. You understand? And I was not doing my due diligence, like studying or knowing much about those things, because I had my hands full. I have a lot of things that is distracting me. Maybe the period they are telling you to sell is the period you're attending to one customer, and the period they're telling you to buy is the period they're still attending to one customer. So I had a lot of distraction. You understand? And this thing has a way of messing with your emotion. One moment you're happy, the other moment you're sad. One moment you're happy, like you just be like, oh, you've seen money. Oh, yes. Or more. I kept on investing in this stuff. As of that time, I didn't know I've invested close to 8 million in that particular crypto stuff. I didn't know I've invested close to 8 million. I say, oh boy, waiting they go on. This was now coming between 2021 stroke 2022. I was just looking at it. I said, what am I doing? This thing is taking away sleep from my eyes. Because now the money you've invested, you're not even seeing it. You are losing the money you say you are investing. Like I was very much distracted. I was very much distracted. I had to close 2 of my branch then. Now, the reason I closed those 2 branches, that was the period started, a whole lot of issues. The business there wasn't moving the way it's supposed to. And there was a lot of road risk. Each time I'm going there, I'm seeing vehicles of people that were stopped by kidnappers. They've kidnapped people inside. I'll see gunshot and all that. And coupled with, the way business was moving then, I was just like, oh, let me just close this thing. I don't need this stress. And I was even giving myself hope that the money will come out from the crypto. Why I'm sharing this now is there are some mistakes that if you're not careful, this thing almost ruined me. Oh. I'm telling you the honest truth. It almost ruined me. If you're not careful, it will destroy you. So you have to learn. This will be a very, very long, story, but I will have to even split it into parts so it doesn't get too long. So going forward, where I was now, the whole thing was not one day, the worst of it all. One day I now decided to sell all the things I had in my portfolio. Luckily for me, even with all the reduction, it was still worth up to $1,000. To tell you how bad this, when I entered crypto, dollar was still 300 and something to is it how much? How did they $1 to 300 and something. That was how much dollar was then around that 2021 when I started. So after the whole thing, I sold everything. Because then I learned about what did they call that one? They call it margin. I've forgotten what they call that thing. Kai. That you have to increase you increase your leverage. I think they call it leverage trading or marginal trading or whatever they call it. But that's a situation where you have your 1,000 naira, $1,000, and you can use it to get, like, let me say 10,000, depending on how you increased it. If you increase it to 20x, you're times your 1,000 by 20. So it means you're using $20,000 to trade. But the trick, the issue there is that as you're losing, you're not losing like somebody that is trading with $1,000. You're losing like somebody that is trading with $20,000. So it means that your $1,000 can wipe and you will not see it again. It's not coming back. It is not coming because it's as if you borrowed against it. It's not coming back. Unlike those other ones, you might lose, and there are chances that maybe the token will still pick and you get your money back. But this one, if you lose it, the money is gone. I now use the $1,000. So I put the leverage. The thing was just going. I said, this thing is sweet. Oh, is that how this one is? Is that how it is? This one is nice. Oh, before I don't see my money don't become $1,400. I say, what was I doing? I called my friend. I said, this is it. This is where it is happening. That this is what somebody should have been doing since. By now, you would have gotten $10,000, 100. That time when my friend wants to talk, I will tell him, what is $1,000? What is $2,000? That if you it's just a couple of dollars, you'll be able to buy this. You never see anything. Almost. Long story short, that money, that particular, in fact, that same day, I decided to do that margin trading or whatever they call it. I can't remember anymore because most of those information have left my head. I lost that money down to the point that it was remaining only $300 and $200. Cold catch me. You know what be cold catch me? Cold catch me. Ghost pimples full my body. Cold catch me. I say, waiting they happen. Waiting they happen. I started remembering all the things I was supposed to buy that was 40 because at the car wash then, the tank they were using then was giving them issues. So I needed to change it. And I was using this, the meter they are using, they are not using prepaid. They are using all these ones that will come and give you overestimated bill. So I needed to buy prepaid meter. So I needed, like, there are some expenses I was supposed to do that was amounting to close to maybe 400,000 or so. And it was amounting to the same amount of money I lost that period. I was like, oh God, which kind of wahala be this? I was no longer happy the way I'm supposed to. It was not as if I was having depression. Because of what? Because I invested in something that I didn't even know anything about it. I didn't know much about it. I was just entering anywhere belle face. Now it was as if I was learning in the business. But the truth of it is, my business was still taking a better turn of me. And then because I started that business as something that would give me, you know, an extra income. Maybe say get another place where money they come from. It can't be like say the thing come there after my life. What can they take about the can't they take the one with me I get? It's not a funny matter, but guy, that thing really messed with me. 2022 passed. I told myself, after in fact, from the moment 2022 ended, I said, I will never invest in this again. I will never put my money in this thing again. And that's when I found out that for you to invest your money in anything, you need to understand what you are investing your money into. I said to myself that anytime I'm making this investment, I must truly understand what this business is talking about. Like I must truly understand what it is all about before me I start investing my money in it. That one passed. 2023, I gained my sanity. Business was moving very well. I did not even talk about it for one bit. I got my sanity. 2024, I started new projects. You know, I told you every year I always have something, but within that 2021 to 2022, it's as if I paused my life because, yes, I was investing in something new, but that thing was not what I expected it to be. 2023, I did not invest in anything. I focused on my business. Got very massive return by the end of the year. I started a new project. Going forward, I started a new project. My friend said, these tokens are good. Though, you can, think about it. Since you're into doing one or two projects, you just leave some money there. Just when you just forget it. I said, okay. I wasn't really putting my mind into it. I might go carry like maybe 6M, put for that side. Come on, body. April 2025, my friend called me. He said, hey, how far now? He said, that our stuff don't shut down. Oh. I said, which thing don't shut down? He said, those people, they don't pack up. Oh. I said, the one way be like say we talk say legit when I don't pack up. I called that my friend. You know what I told him? I told him, my guy, crypto, you don't use through crypto, build house, abi? You don't use through crypto, buy car, abi? You don't use through crypto, do a whole lot of things. But you see me, anything will consign crypto, come to me out. You see this your glasses way where now if you give me, I'm going to sell them for you. That is where my talent is. I'm giving my business 100% focus, no distraction. Say if they work, oh, you need a work on your business. You use and buy this one, or you use and buy on your business. I did focused on my own. From the moment I made that decision, it was, that time, then, when that 2023, I still had like, what's it being called? I still, even as much as I removed my mind from it, I still had some of my money invested that I've not, collected. I just left. I forgot about it. But this one, I deleted all the apps. In fact, as it stands now, I don't even know how much BTC is. I don't even know how much any of them, because but that 2023, that one I still open CoinGecko, they check how much with some token day. But this one, I'm not even checking anything. I'm not checking nothing. Laser beam focus on my business. Laser beam focus. And since I gave it that amount of focus, it's as if we skyrocketed. It's as if we skyrocketed, because there's a whole lot of place you're supposed to be in your business. Like there's a level you're supposed to be. But because you're distracted, busy doing another thing that is not supposed to be distracting you, it will be bringing you down. So why am I saying this? I'm telling you this story now as a startup. This is me telling you my story, part of my story. I told you I have a lot of things to share. And I promised us that I will be interviewing people. But any day I don't have anybody to interview, I don't have the energy to interview, I share my story. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is what? As a startup, you're starting your business now. You start your business. Your business is not up to 1 month or 2 months. You're looking for what you put one to get two, put two to get three. You just kill yourself. Even before you invest in another business, whether it is crypto, whether it is a different thing, or whether it's this one, make sure that you have understood that business very well. Make sure that you have understood that business very well to an extent before investing in what's it being called? Before investing in that business you want to invest in. And even the one you're already doing, make sure say your hand done strong. Make sure say your hand done strong. You have come to a point that there are some losses you will have, you won't feel any type of way. Now, these are the lessons I learned from crypto. It made me strong. It made me not scared of losing. Like, I'm not scared of doing a business and then I have losses. Like, it made me have thick skin for losses. It made me have this clarity about where my path is. It gave me some level of clarity of where my path actually is. It made me understand life from a different point of view. Because crypto is like a school on its own. It's like a school of its own. So I learned a whole lot that maybe I might not remember fully now, but I'm happy. I'm happy I made those mistakes. I'm happy I made those mistakes. I can't say it enough. I'm like the most excited person that I make those mistakes when I did. There is something I said mistakes are, there's a video I did. I said failure is good. Also, failure is like mistake. They are good when you are doing it at the right time. There's a time you fail. There's a time you make mistake. It becomes too difficult to correct. So the time you failed was in your prime. You understand? You're still growing up. You're still learning what you are supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do when it comes to business. There are some things that you will not learn from people's experience. You have to experience it for you to learn. So I'm happy that those things happened when they did. It made me a better person. It made me understand principle about money. A whole lot of things. Like, I can even write a book from what I've learned. The last of this particular video I will tell you is this. If you are a startup, avoid anything somebody's coming to tell you. Invest 1 to get 2, or invest 2 to get 3, or invest 3 to get 4. Focus on your business. Give your business laser beam focus. Or maybe you're doing business, you're going to play Naira bets. I've seen a lot of people cash out. There was one time I even saw my friend at one party. He cashed out about, with 50,000, he cashed out about, I think, 5.9 million. He was supposed to win 9 million. So he cashed out about the day he that same day he went to club, he bought 800. That's one thing all these things makes you do. You lose value for money. You no longer know the value of 10,000 naira. You no longer know the value of 20,000 naira. You no longer know the value of 30,000 naira. That is what crypto will do to you. That's what most of all this gambling or betting will do to you. You will not know the value of money. You see somebody that is pricing you something 10,000 because you feel you can get 100,000 from one of all those your things you're doing. You won't even consider the person because you're distracted. Give your business laser beam focus, like strong focus. Don't allow any distraction. Don't allow any distraction. Give your business focus. You would be surprised the level you will get to. You'll be surprised the height you will get to. So me, I'm telling you from my own experience. I was able to recover from all those things because of how hardworking and I am as a person and how God normally used to help me. Imagine, do you know destinies that are depending on you? You go just go use one rubbish, scatter yourself. So, my dear, as a startup, don't let anything distract you. Focus on that your business you are doing. If anything that you want to invest in, let it be still something that is inside your business. Let it not be something that is outside your business. Let it be something you want to go come and buy. Let it be something. Maybe for example, now as I'm into gas accessories, you're telling me, there's this regulator we brought, is a very good. You can invest in that one. That one is something you know you are into. Do you understand? Or maybe you want to buy land. Even land self, you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very careful. May you no go buy the one where you be like say you go buy like this. Now so problem you go to solve. You go be like when person sell car 400,000 for you. You can't go use 800,000 they repair them, that kind of stuff. So don't do anything that will harm you because starting a new business is like you are carrying egg. It's like you are still a virgin. You have to be very careful. Any small mistake you make can destroy your business. It can destroy your business completely. So I hope you learned something from this video. It is very long, and or if you were here with me till when this video ended, I thank you for listening. I advise you to also help me share, like the video, so those who don't know about this also can also learn. When you like video like this, I know say when people say like my video, share, they are just trying to promote their content, but at the same time you're helping somebody that you don't know who the story might be of help to. You get the point. That's all for today. See you next time.